Ferrari is optimistic about this week's race, Yuki is showing promising pace, and Mercedes is confident about the 2026 engine. Do consider subbing. Let's get into the latest F1 news. Lewis Hamilton, the acclaimed Formula One driver, has been in the spotlight recently, not just for his racing skills, but also for his engagement with fans and critics alike. As he prepared for the Japanese Grand Prix, Hamilton came across a theory suggesting that he was losing faith in his new team Ferrari. In a strong retort, he dismissed this idea, calling it complete rubbish. Hamilton's transition to Ferrari has certainly been a journey filled with ups and downs. During his first 2 race weekends, he showcased his talent by clinching a sprint pole and a victory in China. However, he faced significant setbacks, such as a disqualification, reminding fans and critics alike that the road to success in Formula One is often bumpy. Heading into the Japanese Grand Prix, Hamilton had some clarifications to share. He couldn't shake off the implications of losing faith in Ferrari. "I have absolute 100% faith in this team," he asserted, emphasizing his commitment despite the challenges. The pressure and expectations were high at the start of the season. Many fans might have thought that Hamilton, a 4-time winner at Suzuka, would easily steer Ferrari to immediate victories. However, he reminded everyone that he never held those expectations. Understanding the intricacies of a new team requires a steep learning curve. Hamilton acknowledged this reality, stating, "I know that I'm coming into a new culture, a new team, and it's going to take time." He spent the last 2 months immersing himself in the dynamics of Ferrari, comparing his observations to his experiences with previous teams. This reflective period allowed him to pinpoint areas where he believes improvements can be made, a strategic move to ensure that both he and Ferrari grow together as the season progresses. Now, as the Japanese Grand Prix approaches, the pressure builds, but Hamilton remains focused. The bond he is forging with his new team is crucial for both their success on the track and his own personal growth. The future looks promising, and he is immersing himself fully to enhance performance. Stay tuned for more updates as Hamilton navigates the challenges of his first year with Ferrari, aiming to reclaim his position among the racing elite while maintaining unwavering faith in his team's potential. In the aftermath of the Chinese Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton remains unfazed by his disqualification, showcasing a commendable mindset. He expressed, "I didn't feel like any frustration or anything afterwards. It is what it is." This signifies his resilience and focus on teamwork, emphasizing the collective effort that goes into racing. Hamilton noted the importance of learning from their setbacks, stating that they had been actively working through data to ensure progress. "The most impressive thing is how the team have taken it," he said, highlighting their strong resolve in face of challenges. As we look ahead, fans can get excited about the upcoming F1 25 game, with details emerging about its release date and exclusive content, including a special Hamilton pack. Furthermore, Hamilton has shared his thoughts about underappreciation in the sport, asserting, "I think that outside of that garage, most people completely underestimate what we actually do." Lastly, the ramifications of recent race events have left some voices in the F1 community shocked, marking a critical moment in the season. Stay tuned for more insights into this captivating racing saga. In the fast-paced world of Formula One, anticipation and strategy often go hand in hand. Helmut Marko, a senior advisor for Red Bull Racing, is expressing confidence that the team is already aware of its engine performance deficits and has hope for future improvements. Even though the 2025 season is only just beginning, the murmurs about the new regulations set to impact the 2026 season are growing louder. Teams are preparing for a significant evolution in the sport, and Marko believes that Red Bull will be ready to hit the ground running with a competitive package. As we shift our focus to the future, it's clear that many are eagerly discussing the incoming regulations for 2026. This represents a monumental change in Formula One, as teams will adopt a battery-forward hybrid power unit along with fully sustainable fuels. These advancements promise a more environmentally responsible sport while maintaining the high-speed thrills fans adore. The lighter and more agile cars are expected to enhance the competitive edge, making maneuvers and overtaking even more electrifying. With 5 major power unit manufacturers, Mercedes, Ferrari, Audi, Honda, and Ford entering the arena, the competition will be fierce. Mercedes has historically dominated Formula One since the hybrid era began in 2014, claiming 8 consecutive World Constructors' Championships. Therefore, it's no surprise that they are positioning themselves as favorites for 2026. However, Marco is urging fans and competitors not to underestimate Red Bull's potential, especially with their collaboration with Ford making headlines. This partnership hints at a strong comeback and a fresh challenge against established giants. The excitement doesn't end there. As we look deeper into the Japanese Grand Prix scene, we find stories that captivate the heart of F1 racing. Will local hero Yuki Tsunoda face disappointment on home ground, or will he rise to the occasion? Meanwhile, insights into the different RB21s driven by Max Verstappen and Liam Lawson could reveal strategic advantages that play into the team's favor as they gear up for the future. Marco's insights provide an intriguing glimpse into Red Bull's outlook as they navigate through the transition toward 2026. His optimism signs of a broader strategy aiming to ensure Red Bull remains a top contender in the changing landscape of Formula One. As fans, we're left on the edge of our seats, eager to see how these dynamics will unfold and who will come out on top as the 2026 season approaches. The world of motorsport is ever evolving, and the thrill of racing continues to captivate us all. Stay tuned as the racing season progresses and the excitement surrounding the regulations grows. As we gear up for the monumental shifts in Formula One with the introduction of the 2026 regulations, the landscape of the sport is set to change dramatically. Marco hinted at this impending transformation, suggesting that teams will need to adapt quickly to new dynamics. Mercedes has already declared itself the favorite, highlighting the competitive atmosphere in F1. Marco notes that while there might be some advantages for certain teams, the true measure of success will go beyond just the power unit's raw output. In fact, he pointed out that the difference in power could be minimal. With a projected output around 750 kilowatts, the supposed deficit of 5 kilowatts isn't what's going to dictate performance on the track. The game changer, according to Marco, lies in the battery technology. He emphasizes critical factors such as battery cooling, charge times, and the speed at which energy is transferred into the car. This technical aspect, tied deeply to software innovation, will be crucial. It's possible that some teams have a leg up in this development phase. With talented engineers joining from prestigious backgrounds, including Mercedes, and the right equipment secured in Graz, Marco feels confident about the direction they're heading. However, he admits uncertainty remains, noting that we won't truly know how teams will perform until the cars hit the track in the opening race of the 2026 season. Until then, speculation will run wild among fans and experts alike. What teams will surprise us? Which drivers will rise to the challenge? The anticipation is palpable as the countdown to the 2026 season begins. With every tick of the clock, teams are strategizing and innovating, eager to showcase their advancements. It's an exciting time for motorsport fans as we look ahead to this new chapter in Formula One history, where innovation meets speed in a thrilling contest for the ages. Stay tuned for more updates as the world of F1 is just getting started. Have you heard the latest twist regarding Ferrari? A bizarre theory about a disqualification has emerged, and it's definitely caught the attention of the racing world. Recently, the former Ferrari driver, René Arnoux, expressed that the double disqualification both Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton faced was incredibly harsh. It seems that the issues during the Chinese Grand Prix have provoked quite the conversation among fans and analysts alike. One moment that had people talking was when Leclerc's water bottle malfunctioned during the Australian Grand Prix. His engineer, Brian Bozzi, humorously pointed out that the water-filled seat must be the culprit when things went awry. But fast forward to China, and it appears that this troublesome bottle may have played a more significant role in Leclerc's disqualification. At the Chinese Grand Prix, Leclerc had a solid performance, finishing 5th, passing it, which should have netted Ferrari a respectable points haul. However, in a surprising turn of events, both he and Hamilton were disqualified after the race, leaving fans in shock. What's particularly intriguing is that each driver was disqualified for distinct reasons. Hamilton's car, number 44, was disqualified due to excessive wear on the skid plank, a problem he had encountered previously at the 2023 United States Grand Prix while driving for Mercedes. Meanwhile, Leclerc faced disqualification because his Ferrari was found to be underweight. To be eligible, each Grand Prix machine must weigh at least 800 kilograms at the end of the race. Leclerc's number 16 came in just 1 kilogram under this limit. While it may seem like a small margin, in the world of Formula One, every gram matters, and it was enough to trigger a disqualification. But where exactly did that kilogram go? This remains a mystery and has led to various speculations among F1 enthusiasts. As we continue to follow the developments in this unfolding story, it sets the stage for a thrilling season ahead. Acknowledged. The repercussions of these incidents may impact team dynamics and strategies in the upcoming races, so be sure to stay tuned. If you're enjoying this twist in the motorsport saga, don't forget to like and subscribe for more thrilling content on the latest in Formula One news, theories, and analysis. Fred Vasseur, the Ferrari team principal, recently addressed the disqualification of Charles Leclerc, suggesting that the driver faced penalties due to his tire usage during the Shanghai race. He implemented a one-stop strategy that raised eyebrows, leading to a deeper investigation into the tire performance. To get to the bottom of it, Pirelli brought Leclerc's tires back to its Milan headquarters for analysis. The findings? There were no issues. The wear and tear on Leclerc's tires matched what his competitors experienced. This revelation might imply that other factors were at play, possibly hinting at a miscalculation with the car's weight. Vasseur revealed another insight in a candid interview with L'Equipe. He mentioned that weight loss due to a leaking drinking bottle contributed to the overall issue. In racing, every little detail matters, and losing a liter of water translates to about a kilogram of weight. This small addition could be crucial, impacting the car's performance on the track. Imagining the race scenario, Leclerc had to navigate the dirty parts of the track to collect marbles, which could have helped with weight compensation. However, he didn't factor in the unexpected weight loss from his drinking bottle. It's a reminder of how racing is a meticulous dance between precision and unpredictability. Should the water bottle malfunction theory be confirmed, it adds to a troubling pattern. 2 races, 2 failed bottles for Leclerc. This points to a pressing issue Ferrari needs to address if they wish to avoid further obstacles that could spoil promising races. As fans of the sport, we watch with bated breath. Will Ferrari resolve these issues and regain their edge? What other surprises await in the coming races? Stay tuned as the season unfolds, filled with twists, turns, and heart-pounding moments on the track. If you're captivated by this unfolding drama and want the latest updates and insights on Formula One, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exhilarating content. Lando Norris, one of McLaren's standout drivers, recently made headlines by referring to the team's success in Formula One. According to him, McLaren isn't unbeatable. They're simply the only team with 2 standout drivers. This claim followed his impressive victory in the Australian Grand Prix, where a potential McLaren 1-2 finish was at stake until his teammate, Oscar Piastri, faced an unexpected hiccup. Following Norris's performance, George Russell boldly stated that McLaren could potentially dominate every race in the 2025 season. However, Norris was quick to caution against the idea that McLaren is untouchable. He noted that while their car is formidable, they had just suffered their first defeat soon after, thanks to Lewis Hamilton's brilliant race strategy. Yet, just a day later, McLaren redeemed themselves, achieving their first 1-2 finish of the season, with Piastri leading Norris. When discussing the broader F1 landscape, Norris emphasizes the importance of perspective. He remarked that while McLaren is making leaps forward, it's essential to view their performance relative to past champions like Red Bull. Norris firmly believes that the gap Red Bull once enjoyed was far greater than what McLaren experiences today. He challenged the narrative around unbeatable teams, calling it nonsense, and urged media professionals to dig deeper to find factual truths rather than simply reporting sensational claims. Reflecting on Red Bull's dominant years, Norris pointed out that they were consistently further ahead than McLaren currently is. Yet he feels the team is doing exceptionally well, receiving more attention than ever for their progress over the last year and a half. This upward trajectory speaks volumes about their hard work and innovation in a competitive sport. As Norris articulated, the target on McLaren's back is not intimidating, but invigorating. It's a motivator, a signal of their rise in the ranks of Formula One. He mentions how Mercedes previously faced such pressure, and now McLaren is finding its footing in a similar role. With a strong car in their lineup, Norris acknowledges the challenges that come with it, indicating that while their car isn't the easiest to handle, it's the best on the grid right now. It's this duality that keeps the team pushing for improvements as they strive to expand their lead over competitors. As the season progresses, McLaren's determination to increase their advantage reflects their commitment to sustained excellence. Norris's comments resonate not just within the team, but throughout the F1 community, as fans and experts alike watch closely to see how this narrative will evolve in the upcoming races. So, the real question remains: can McLaren maintain their momentum and continue to shine amidst increasing competition? Or are they destined to face challenges as the season unfolds? Only time will tell. For now, Lando Norris and his team seem ready to rise to whatever challenges lie ahead. Let's dive into the world of Formula One, where excitement and competition are at an all-time high. Recently, Lando Norris spoke candidly about the McLaren team's current standing, emphasizing that it's not just about the car, but the incredible synergy between him and his teammate Oscar Piastri. They are both pushing each other to perform at their best, not just automotive, proving that having two strong drivers can make a significant impact. Norris pointed out that their consistent performance is paying off. Even on days when one of them has challenges, the other is still securing crucial points. This partnership has allowed McLaren to shine when compared to teams like Ferrari and Red Bull, where often only one driver excels while the other lags behind. Despite some critics arguing that they're not that far ahead in the race for the championship, Norris is confident in McLaren's capabilities. He acknowledges that while they might not always have the fastest car, the teamwork and competitive spirit between him and Piastri provides an edge that others may overlook. This camaraderie has proven beneficial in various races, including recent stints in China, where both drivers showcased impressive finishes. Norris also expressed pride in driving what he considers potentially the best car on the grid, a feat that he relishes after years of striving for success in Formula One. Being competitive with their MCL 39 has been refreshing, and he appreciates the opportunity to capitalize on every advantage. He understands that other teams like Red Bull are always lurking closely behind, ready to pounce. In a lighthearted moment, Norris addressed the speculation surrounding his potential title race with Piastri, but he reinforced that the two of them are focused on the team's success first and foremost. He wants to steer clear of internal conflicts that can arise in a competitive environment. So, what's next for McLaren? As they navigate the twists and turns of the season, fans are left wondering if they can maintain this momentum. Will Norris and Piastri continue to elevate McLaren to new heights, or will challenges start to surface? The journey in the world of Formula One is ever evolving, and we are excited to witness how this chapter unfolds. Stay tuned for more updates on their journey and all the latest in the thrilling world of Formula One.